Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Firdaus Fahmi bin Masyudi, and today I will be presenting about international trade. But before we go into any further of the international trade, I will be explaining about two basic knowledge, which is supply chain management and logistic. Supply chain management. Supply chain management is the management of the flow of goods and services and includes all processes that transform raw materials into final products. It involves the active streamlining of a business supply side activities to maximize customer value and gain a competitive advantage in the marketplace. Example of supply chain activities includes farming, refining, design, manufacturing, packaging, and transportation. For logistics refers to the overall process of managing how resources are acquired, stored, and transported to their final destination. Logistics management involves identifying prospective distributors and suppliers and determining their effectiveness and accessibility. Logistics managers are referred to as logisticians. Example is shipping, warehousing, courier service, road or rail transportation, and air freight. For international trade allows countries to expand their markets for both goods and services that otherwise may not have been available domestically. As a result of international trade, the market is more competitive, which result in more competitive pricing, which bring a cheaper product home to the consumer. For process supply chain management, there are four main elements. The first one is supplier, manufacturer, distributor, and consumer. When a customer order a product, the supplier will provide the raw material to be sent to the manufacturer, and then the raw material will be produced into a finished good, and then the product will be sent to a distributor so that distributor can sell the product to the consumer. Documentation in international trade. There are 6 main points. First one is packing list, inspection certificate, combined transport document, bill of lading, bill of exchange, and commercial invoice. Packing list, also known as packing specification. It contains details about the packing materials used in the shipping of goods. It also includes details like measurement. The packing list must have a description of the goods, A, consistent with other documents, have details of shipping marks, B, and numbers consistent with other documents. Inspection certificate. Certificate of inspection is a document prepared on the request of seller when he wants the consignment to be checked by a third party at the port of shipment before the goods are sealed for final transportation. In this process, sellers submit a valid inspection certificate along with the other trade documents like invoice, packing list, shipping bill, bill of lading to the bank for negotiation. On demand, inspection can be done by various world-renowned inspection agencies on nominal charges. Combined transport document. Combined transport document is also known as multimodal transport document. In the case of multimodal transport document, the contract of carriage is meant for combined transport from the place of shipping to the place of delivery. The liability of combined transport operators starts from the place of shipment and ends at the place of delivery. These documents need to be signed with appropriate numbers of original in the full set and proper evidence which indicates that transport charges have been paid at destination ports. Bill of lading. A bill of lading is a legal document issued by a carrier to a shipper that details the type, quantity, and destination of the goods being carried. A bill of lading also serves as shipment receipt, when the carrier delivers the goods at a predetermined destination. This document must accompany the shipped products, no matter the form of transportation, and must be signed by an authorized representative from the carrier, shipper, and receiver. The bill of lading must be signed by the shipping company or its agent and must show how signed originals were issued. The bill of lading also forms the contract of carriage. Bill of exchange. The bill of exchange is special type written of document under which an exporter asks importer a certain of money in future, and importer also agrees to pay the importer that amount of money on or before the future date. This document has special importance in wholesale trade where large amount of money involved. Following persons are involved in bill of exchange. The first one is drawer, the person who writes or prepares the bills. Second is drawee, the person who pays the bill. Payee, the person whom the payment is to be made. Holder of the bill, the person who is in possession of the bill. Commercial invoice. The commercial invoice is one of the most important documents in international trade and ocean freight shipping. Also known as export invoice or import invoice, commercial invoice is finally used by the custom authorities of the importer's country to evaluate the good for the purpose of taxation. It is a legal document issued by the seller to the buyer in an international transaction and serve as a contract and a proof of sale between the buyer and the seller. Unlike the bill of lading, the commercial invoice does not indicate the ownership of goods, nor does it carry a title to the goods being sold. It is, however, required for custom clearance purposes to calculate and assess the duties and taxes due. So that's all for me. Thank you.